Hey guys, how you doing? Happy Monday. I've just taken the opportunity to quickly try and record this during half term of the England game. If, however, I don't get through that and you hear me scream loudly or my focus drops at any point, you know why. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is last week we spoke about how to invest in your future, and I emphasised the your because I think it's really important for you to understand that nobody's going to go and get the things that you want in life, and you've got to try and skill yourself to be able to do that. Sometimes you're really lucky and you've got loads of people around you that will help you endlessly, but sometimes it's all about what you do yourself and how you give yourself a better opportunity. So today I'm going to home in more on how to get a job and look at employability skills. For those of you that don't understand, employability skills are just basically skills that most employers want you to have, skills that are going to be necessary in any job you have, from working in Sainsbury's all the way up to teaching in a school. These are core skills that anybody in the world of work needs to have. So what I've done is I'm going to go through the top 10 skills that employers are saying are the most important to them. So number one on that list is, well, actually, we'll start from number 10. So these are in order of which is least important. So we'll start at number 10. Number 10 is talking about strong work ethic. They want you to know that you're invested in the company that you're working for, that you are a positive role model for that organisation, because ultimately, whoever you're working for, you represent them. Okay? Number 9 is literacy and numeracy. Now, I know as teachers, and I know I did this a lot to my students, we bang on about how important maths and English are, especially your GCSEs. And there might be some of you out there that unfortunately, sorry, didn't get the grades that you needed. But literacy and numeracy at a basic level is going to be needed in most jobs. So people want to know that you're able to do simple maths. So whether it be, again, working in Sainsbury's and being able to cash up. And I know electronics and technology these days help us, so we don't even have to do any of the working out, but there might come a time when you need that skill. Or it might be working in a nursery and trying to figure out just simply counting how many children and how many of an object or particular pieces to a game you have. So basic numeracy and English is really important. Now, I've said it before, I'm 38 years old, and my English sometimes, I get a bit text talky, and that's fine when you're with your friends and you're socialising, but when it comes to working and representing yourself as a professional within an industry, then you need to make sure that you're speaking in English and you're writing in English and you're not abbreviating words and you're using the correct spelling, punctuation, grammar, etc. So this is where it's important, because you'll have to either send emails or write letters or write notes and produce signs. It might be anything. Number 8 is learning skills. They want people that have the ability to learn new things. Any job you go into, if you haven't got experience in it, if you haven't done it before, you're going to have to do some on-the-job learning. So they want to know that you're willing to do that and you're able to do that. Don't go in there with the attitude that you know everything. Even if you genuinely do believe you know everything, just act like you're open to learning and taking on board what you're being taught. Okay? Leadership skills. This is a big one. So they want to be able to recognise leadership skills within people. And again, those that do demonstrate leadership skills tend to get a bit more success within the world of work. People that are able to manage other people, not in a bossy, I know everything and I want to tell you what to do type of way, but people that can actually do it productively. Think about in the past, those of you that have got any kind of work experience, or even in school, the people that you relate to more are the people that are able to give you instruction, that have some sort of leadership role over you, whether that be your teacher, your mentor, your head of year, or in a workplace, your boss. But you want people that are going to show you respect and be nice to you. So in terms of leadership skill, it's about people that are able to manage other people, lead other people, direct other people, and do it in a way that works well. Computer literate, that's not one that I need to focus on, because most of you out there, that's the one skill that I'm hoping the majority of you will be able to say, yep, I tick that straight away. Okay. Interpersonal effectiveness sounds like a big word, yes, but it's just basically saying, can you build good relationships with other people? Can you network with other people? Are you able to have conversations with other people that might affect the place that you work in? And that might come into your customer service skills if you're working in a restaurant, or if you're in a business and you're marketing, or particularly if you're in sales, being able to attract more sales in. Personal management. Are you able to manage your own work? Are you able to work effectively? Do you need someone hovering over you constantly in order for you to get your job done, or can you get on with it, and can they trust you to get on with the job and use your initiative? Sorry, that was skill number 4. Okay, so that's how important it is. Number 3 is analytical and problem solving skills. You all have them. You just don't seem to know you have them. Those of you that sit there and play Fortnite or Call of Duty. Now, I'm not a big computer whiz, but I know those games. But you will figure out how to get things done. You will figure out how to get the most kills in Call of Duty. Oh my God, I hate that game. But do you see what I mean? Or there's other ways you will use those problem solving skills. Trust me, those of you that want something, you want to purchase something, you'll be there and you will figure out a way that you can get what you want. Young people, again, you have so many problem solving skills. The issue is that you see that you can do it in maybe your social life, but you don't seem to see how you can put that to use, or you don't motivate yourself to put that to use in the working world. Okay. Skill number 2 is teamwork. They want people that can work well with other people. We want that in schools. We try to encourage you to do that when we are working with you in schools. You have to be able to work with other people. And trust me, don't think there aren't people that I have hated working with in the past. But as a professional, I will work well with them. If they are part and parcel of the job that I do and we have to work together, then I will work well with them. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get through with that job. So you have to be able to work with other people and know that, yes, there will be other people that you work with in a team that either don't pull their weight as much, or if they pull their weight too much, the chances are you're the one that's not pulling your weight as much. And you have to try and manage those dynamics. You have to try and work well together to get the job that you need done. Top skill most employers want is communication. Okay, the ability to be able to talk to people, whether it be on the phone or face to face, the ability to be able to construct a conversation. And as much as sometimes I think young people do demonstrate a lot of communication skills, unfortunately, when it comes to talking to adults or people in environments that you're not as comfortable with, that's where I think some of you lose confidence. Okay, and that's where you start kind of getting a bit shy. So I put a tip down here, and I said this to my little niece Ren. Hi Renee. Basically, sometimes it's a bit nerve-wracking to be going into different places and giving out your CV, or to phone and find out if places have job opportunities. So write yourself a script, okay? And I'm not saying memorize the script, but write yourself a script. What are the core questions you need to ask if you're looking for a job? So if it's too much for you to go in face to face and see someone and have that conversation, then start off by the phone. Think about the places that you want to hand applications in, or places that you might have seen that are advertising jobs, and write down their names, get their phone numbers off the internet. Yes, the internet can be used for other things other than YouTube, online shopping, purchasing games. You can use it for educational purposes. You can use it for research purposes. I know it's a massive surprise. Some of you are overwhelmed right now, but it does work. But yeah, get the phone number. So let's say you want to apply to Selfridges. Selfridges has got some jobs. It's a massive place. You don't want to go in there and find the manager or whoever it is and just ask, where can I give my CV? Because you're thinking, well, what if they look at me like, oh my God, who are you? What if they don't know where I'm going? What if I get passed from pillar to post? There's all these things that make you anxious. Young people seem to be very anxious about talking to new people. And unfortunately, that's the world of social media. That's what it's done to you all. But as I said, the way to do it is write a script, call places, and say, right, I have you got job vacancies at the moment? If they say yes, do I need to come and get an application form, or can I just hand in my CV? And they'll say hand in. Where can I hand in my CV, or where's the best place? If you get these things done on the phone, sometimes a phone conversation is easier because you're not face to face with the person. And then build yourself up, start making phone calls until you're at a stage where you feel like you can go in face to face. I spoke about getting knockbacks before, so just be aware of that. What I want you to do, two things. Right, so I'm going to give you a website. I'm going to put the link below, but basically there's a website called Youth Employment UK, youthemployment.org.uk. I'm going to put the link in the comments box. They've got loads of tools on there to help you upskill in some of these employability skills that we spoke about, and it's completely free of charge. A lot of it is in adult language, so some of it might kind of go over your head, but just basically go to the section that says young people, and then you'll be able to go to different skills, and you can build and train and develop, and those things can go on your CV. Second thing I want you to do is I want you to rewind the video, obviously, at the end, and note down the 10 skills that I went through, and I want you to rate them. I want you to rate your independent skills from 1 to 5 on those particular skills. So how good is your communication? 5 being excellent, as I was saying, 1 being completely poor, and any of the ones that you rate below 3, you need to give yourself a task. What am I going to do in order to improve that skill, so that those 10 skills that employers are looking for, you're at least able to do them to a decent level. Okay, so you need to be looking at how you can train yourself to get to 3s and above. Okay, I hope that has been helpful. I am going to start webinars soon, so you can get involved, and it'll be like kind of interactive. So if there are questions, but for now, if there are any questions, if there's anything you didn't quite understand, or there's something you want more information on, and please, please, please write it in the comment box below. If you haven't already, subscribe. My aim is 100 by the end of June, and I've only got 3 more left. And yeah, I shall speak to you all soon. Take care.